In this morning's Business Insight, every year the Business Courier is proud to support the annual Family and Private Business Awards presented by the Gehring Center at the University of Cincinnati. The 18th annual event is Tuesday, September 12th from 5:30 to 9 p.m. at the Jack Cincinnati Casino. Family and privately owned businesses account for more than one-half of the nation's total employment, new job creation, and gross domestic product. The Gehring Center presents the Family and Private Business Awards to honor those enormous contributions. We are happy to have Gehring Center President Larry Grip with us again this year. He's in the studio with Business Courier publisher Jamie Smith and Brittany Moss, whose family is being honored this year. They join us now with a preview of the event and a look inside JTM Food Group.
Thanks, Peg. Thanks for being here today, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really appreciate it. Larry, as the largest family business center in the country, the Gehring Center really spends a lot of time celebrating these family businesses and private businesses in the region. Can you tell us a little bit about the event, including the Hall of Fame Award as well?
Absolutely. Jamie, thanks for being here. And it's exciting every year to share about this great community event. And what we do is we have competitions. And we'll have about 500 nominations of family businesses and private businesses, and we award then 6 major awards in that competitive environment. But we also recognize one firm, company, or family, in this case Moss family from JTM Food Group, and those are companies who exemplify a number of things. Number one is that they're growing. Secondly is that they're improving the reputation of our greater community, that they're generous to the community, philanthropic, and they're involved in the community. So both their calendar and their checkbook, they're spending time in our community. And we look for companies that we believe that the family is the very core of our society, of a healthy society. And so when a business exemplifies the core values of the family, that's a winner of all winners, and that's what JTM Food Group shows for us, this great West Side family and company.
That's awesome. You know, having all those attributes is not easy to do. So, Brittany, first off, congratulations to you and your family.
Thank you.
Tell our viewers a little bit about JTM Food Group, you know, what you guys do and what the family has built.
So JTM started in about 1960 with my grandpa Jack Moss, and it started as a butcher shop. And it started with his brother, and they decided to expand into 2 butcher shops eventually because they had 7 children. And they were like, well, there's somewhere we have to feed all of these kids. We have to feed all of these kids. So it was 2 butcher shops. There was one in Delhi, one in Coleraine. The one in Delhi was kind of the main one. In about 1983, my grandpa Jack decided that he had to expand the business even more. And so he decided to expand into more of like a processing. And so it started out on Delhi Pike, down where the La Roses is, down on Delhi Pike. In 1983, and then we moved to Harrison and became kind of more selling like hamburgers and kettle cooked items and those kind of things, and that's what we focus on now in our production facility.
So it's really a story of a family, what most people consider a traditional family-run business that's really gone through growth. One of the things Larry mentioned was family values. Talk a little bit about the Moss family values and how that's enabled you guys to survive and grow the way you have.
So we're a Catholic family. We grew up going to Mass and stuff every day, and we also are very, very interested in the community and society. So it's very important to us to volunteer, to give back to the community, and I think in doing that, it teaches us that our community matters, and we've all been raised to make sure to always be volunteering and all of that.
Yeah, the give back is so important, and you know, especially as organizations grow, sometimes you don't see it because they're so focused on the growth of their business. So it's great to see that come back. Larry also talked about communication, and as family businesses grow, that has to get harder and harder. Talk a little bit about the communication style you guys have.
So as of now, there are 4 uncles and 1 aunt that are working as the 2nd generation in our company. And now there are 9 out of 15 of the Moss Kern cousins that work within the company. So we've kind of started, we've had all these leadership programs that we've gone through, and through all that we've decided to have, as a 3rd generation, monthly cousins meetings where we're pulling in big players in the company so that we are all educated and know everything we can about the company, and so we can communicate throughout the entire area.
Yeah, Larry, I'm sure with the center, you guys have seen businesses that maybe don't have that open communication, and that has to be one of the biggest detriments for a family business, doesn't it?
Well, when people do it right, like they do, it's a leverage not only for the family but for the business.
Yeah.
It helps to avoid those the dysfunctions. Now, some people say they put the fun in dysfunction, but no, they're a role model of doing it right. And I think if you could tell a little bit about what your company supports out in your community, that'd be great.
Yeah.
So some of the main things that we really support there, Through Our Woods, which is a theology of the body center, Block Ministries, which is really trying to work in Price Hill communities and really has after-school programs for underprivileged kids and stuff like that. We also work with Pro Kids, which is really near and dear to my heart, and I would say 50 or 60 other charities that we're really pretty involved in.
Oh, that's incredible. Well, congratulations again to you and your family. I can't wait to be there to celebrate with you guys. Again, it's on September 12th at the Jack Casino. We're going to have a full screen, but if you go to garing.uc.edu, there's still tickets available.
Indeed.
It's a great celebration, and Larry and I always have a great time. There'll be a great video of the family business as well, so I look forward to seeing that. But thank you so much for being here today. Larry, as always, thank you for everything that you and the center does for Cincinnati.
Thank you, Jamie.
All right.
Thank you.